Hi everybody, welcome to another video of Trading with Jackie. My name is Jackie Panetta and I'm here today to provide you with my week 1 update regarding my Trade Compass trading plan utilizing the wedge alerts that I'm receiving from my subscription through Eaconomy. And again, Eaconomy is a software company that their niche is in producing software for the Forex market, and utilizing their trading wedge alerts that they are sending via Telegram to be able to trade off of. And this was my first live week doing this. I have been doing it in demo for a while, and I'm probably really not that great at drawing the wedges, as you can kind of see here in the screen, but I felt like I did pretty good this week. And this was actually a very slow week for me. I didn't have a lot of time to actually focus on trading due to personal issues. So I actually thought I did pretty good for not being able to actually focus and do as much trading as I wanted to this week. It still came out profitable. Alright, so anyway, so this is Mt4 Metatrader4, and as you can see, this is actually the gold M15 chart that I was using. So I did a couple of trades on that. I did a couple of trades on USD to Swiss franc this week, but mostly it was on gold, which was actually, if you look at my other video, you'll notice that I really like the gold alerts because you can make double your money with gold. So as long as you catch it at the right time, man, whoever caught this thing going on right here in the market, that it probably went wonderfully. But anyway, so as you can see, my balance is here. Alright, and if we go to account history, this is my profit and loss for the week, $186.72. And like I said, I didn't really trade a lot either. So that's that. You'll see I got a couple of limit orders that I've canceled, so that's why there's nothing there. Because I sometimes put in a limit order in order to hedge, to make sure that if it's going against me, I then throw another order on the hedge. And you can see that in my FX Blue. As you can clearly see, I always use FX Blue for all my chart analysis, my trading performance. And so you can see clearly my profit is $186.72, which is great. So one of the things I wanted to pay attention to was that my total return is 18.6%, for the week. That's phenomenal, and I'm pretty good at my winning performance. I'm at high 70s, so I felt pretty good this week. Again, I didn't even really trade that much, but I did pretty good. And this drawdown was from actually one trade that I went in opposite than what I should have. And instead of me kind of reading the market to see if maybe that trade would actually go in my favor, I just closed it because it was going against. I put in the trade in the opposite direction than what I intended to do. So again, that was manual error. Thank goodness that manual error didn't cost me any more than like $15 max. But I hate it when I do things like that. So anyway, and as you can see, so this week I only traded on 3 different things. So I did gold mostly, the yen, the dollar to the yen, and then the dollar to the franc. That was what I did this week. And as you can see, most of it was gold. That's because I love those gold alerts. You can make double your money. So here's all the close order. I did a total of 19 orders this week. And as you can see, I started off with $1,000.04, and then I have my profit. So these are all my orders, and as you can see, as I told you, I hedge. Okay, so when it starts going against me, I go for the next order up. And if I put on symbol, if I sort it by symbol, you might be able to see it a little bit easier. As you can see, I did a couple with Swiss franc. Anything that comes with the 60-cent one, I just didn't even like it. It wasn't even moving, so I kind of got out of it. But as you can see here on this one that was for 10-1, I had that 10 and then a 20, and I actually went up to 30 on that one. And it's all on the same date. And so it just kind of, every time it went against me in five pips against me, I went ahead and put in another trade in order to hedge. That's kind of what I did. And I mean, it's not even really bad either, because look, I made $20 off of that one, and then this one's still positive, and this one kind of was already negated by this, and I walked out with some cash, you know. So that's the whole point of hedging, is to, whatever you do with your trade is to end up profitable. That's the whole point. You know, if you work the trade, even if the other trades are going against you, hedge appropriately with the right lot size, and also make sure you're continuing to watch the market. It's going to move forward in your favor, and you end up in profit. And that's kind of what I did. But as you can see, boom, 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 gold was my happy place this week. And we did all right. And now, again, $186 in a week, it may not be a lot of money for people, but that sure is a lot of money for me. Again, I just made 18% off my money in 1 week with me manual trading. Okay? And for those of you who trade with me with the bot, you know I'm already putting in like 5 to 6% each week on that. And so now I'm actually adding another 18% on something. You know, that's phenomenal returns, as long as you are paying attention to what you're doing. So, you know, I'm just really happy about this. And I'm going to go to the analysis so we can see. So you see the Swiss franc, I only did 4 trades, but you know they did pretty good. The yen, you know, I'm actually not as good with winning percentage on that one, but I didn't have a lot of trades. But boom, I had, look at my gold, all 10 trades, 100%. You know, so that meant all 10 trades, whether it was going against me and I hedged, all of them worked in my favor. Even the original one that was going against, it still went positive. So it's a win. It may not have been positive for the 10 pips I was looking for on that original trade, but it still ended up being positive. I really like that. Okay, and so as you can see when you look at your analysis, again, this is why I like the analysis. Total of 19 trades, you know, $186, 18.6%. That's phenomenal. And I have a close to a 79% winning performance. I feel really good about that. Okay, so now in the overall grand scheme of things, how did that compare to my trading plan? Alright, so we are on week 1. I started off with $1,000, so it was like $1,004, and I was supposed to make $50 a day trading at 0.1 of a standard lot. Did I meet my goal? No, I did not. Because if you had this $50 a day, 5 days, that would have been $250. I did not make $250. I only made $186. So I was $70 short this week. And that could, and again, I didn't have a lot of focus to do the trading this week due to personal reasons. So that's why I can attribute to that. Plus, I think yesterday I didn't get a lot of alerts, but I think there was like some kind of change in how the alerts was being sent, so I didn't notice that until later in the day. So it was like almost a whole day of trading I didn't even get to do yesterday either. So I did not meet my goal, made profit, but didn't actually meet my goal. So what's going to happen next week is I'm going to stay at the 0.1 standard lot, because that's what I was going to do anyway, and up until when I hit 1250. Okay, and then but I'm going to try and shoot for 75 per day, and we'll see if I make that goal. Okay, and again, these are just goals, and I don't have to actually meet them every single time, but it would be helpful to try and achieve them. But as long as I'm making profit and I'm not losing money, I'm totally happy with this. Okay, and I think I have it here where I said I'm supposed to catch 20 pips per lot. I ain't catching 20 pips. I'm catching like 5 to 10. So I'm gonna update this another time, but I'm catching 5 to 10. I'm catching at least 10 to 20 pips when I'm trading gold. I'm catching 5 to maybe 10 pips when I'm trading the currencies. So and that's if I let it, and that's if I put a trade on in the beginning of the day and I let it run through the night. You know, so that's kind of how that's working. But I'm still happy. Even though I'm short $70, that's pretty much a day and a half I'm short. That's fine with me, because that's technically what happened. You know, so I have a good feeling maybe next week will be better. But again, like I said, as long as I stay in profit, I'm happy. You know, I'm on this road. You know, we on this road together. This plan is telling me, you know, in where am I at? In like 10 weeks, I should be at like over a $10,000 account from starting from 1,000 in 10 weeks. We're gonna see if that's gonna really happen. Okay, but I can only do it with the effort that I put into. But I'm, like I said, I'm trying to make sure I do that. But I want to keep y'all all update on my weekly progress. Okay, all right. Well, thanks for watching this video. Feel free to contact me if you guys have any questions. I'll see you guys next week. All right, take care.